What if I told you one man changed the world forever? A man who united nations, changed hearts, built an empire of peace, and left behind a message that still guides billions today. His name was Muhammad, peace be upon him, and he is widely known as the greatest person who ever lived. Welcome to the Untold Chapter. In this video, we will explore the incredible life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, not through religion alone, but through facts, leadership, and legacy. By the end, you will understand why even Western historians call him one of the greatest influential humans of all time. For diving deep in the video, let's go back more than 1400 years. The world was lost in darkness, injustice, tribal wars, inequality, and ignorance ruled.
Failed you. Forgiveness is not an option. Your incompetence.
In Arabia, people fought endlessly, the poor were forgotten, and women had no rights. Humanity needed change, and it began in the city of Mecca with the birth of Muhammad, peace be upon him, in year 570 AD. From a young age, Muhammad was different from others. He was known as Al-Amin, the trustful and the trustworthy. Even those who did not follow his path trusted him completely. He never lied, cheated, or harmed anyone in his whole life. These qualities made him different from others. When he grew older, people respected his wisdom and honesty. Before prophethood, he was a successful merchant, humble and fair. He married a noble woman named Khadija, who became his biggest supporter. At the age of 40, while meditating in a cave called Hira, he received the first revelation. This was the beginning of Islam, the message of one God, peace and equality. But his message was not welcomed easily. The powerful tribes of Mecca felt threatened. He and his followers were attacked, insulted, and forced to leave their home. Yet, he responded with patience, peace, and forgiveness. When things became unbearable, Prophet Muhammad and his followers migrated to Medina, an event known as the Hijrah. In Medina, he became not only a prophet but also a leader, judge, and statesman. He built a society based on justice, mercy, and unity, where Muslims, Jews, and Christians live side by side in peace. He created the Constitution of Medina, the world's first written charter of human rights and coexistence. Years later, Prophet Muhammad returned to Mecca not for revenge but for forgiveness. He entered the city peacefully without bloodshed. The same people who once tried to kill him, he forgave them all. He said, "Today there is no blame on you." This act of mercy changed history forever. After hearing this story, you know why he was the greatest person in human history. One day in Mecca, there was a woman who used to hate Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Every morning when he passed by her house, she would throw garbage on him out of anger and hatred. But not once did he shout at her. Not once did he return the hate. He simply walked away, quietly cleaning himself. The one morning as he walked by, no garbage fell. He stopped, and instead of feeling happy, he felt worried. He asked his neighbor, "Where is the woman who lives here?" They told him she was sick. So Prophet Muhammad went to her home, not for revenge, but to ask about her health. The woman was shocked. She said, "You came visit to me after all I did to you?" He replied gently, "Yes, because my faith teaches me to care for my neighbors." The woman began to cry. Did kindness from someone she heard touched her heart deeply. She realized it was not an ordinary man. His patience, mercy, and forgiveness changed her life forever. He thought that all humans are equal, no matter their color or race. He taught compassion for the poor, respect for parents, kindness to animals, and justice for all. His sayings and actions became a guide for over 1.9 billion people today. Even non-Muslims historians praise his influence. Michael Hart, in his famous book The 100, ranked Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as the most influential person in human history. Near the end of his life, He gave one last sermon to his followers. He reminded them, no Arab is superior to a non-Arab, and no white is superior to a black, except in piety. Shortly after he passed away, but his messages of peace, equality, and hope lives on forever. More than 1400 years later, his words still guide billions of lives. His legacy is not just for Muslims, it is for all humanity. A man who changed the world without wealth, without armies, and without technology, just with truth and character. If this story inspired you, share it with others. Let the world know who was Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, really was. And don't forget to subscribe the Untold chapter for more powerful stories that shape the world.